name of your pet when you were a young girl, just like they did, on the top line. On the second line, you're going to put the breed of what it is. Take your time, think on these letters as you write them. All right? It's important because you haven't thought of this for quite a while, right? Just concentrate as you do it. Not yet. Let me walk into the audience. All right? Now you can start. Okay, here you go, buddy. Take one of those. Anyone you'd like. Just one. Don't get greedy. Let me see. Hey, guy back here. Looks like he could kill somebody. You wanted to. Just take one. Anyone that you'd like to. First words on the page. Now, Brian, I do this just so you see the words coming at you. Those are our target words, the first words of the page. They're all different, correct? Now, you're going to tell me when to stop anytime you want. Sometime between the beginning and the end, Brian. It makes it tougher. Anytime. Oh, wow, you did it really quick. Is that good? Now, Brian with a Y. Right? I don't want you to leave here tonight and think, you know what? He did something funny, went through it on purpose fast the first time. The second time he knew where he wanted to stop. I don't want you to think that. If you do not like the word on the page facing you, or if you just want to challenge me and say, I want another word because I feel like somehow you start where you wanted to, you do what you want to do. You tell me what you want to do. Are you sure? First word on the page facing you. No, just remember it. If you say it out loud, it kind of kills the whole thing. Have you got it? Are you happy? Have a seat. Please don't share it with anybody. Who has the other small book? Oh, gentleman here. I'm going to get right between you here, sir. I'm going to take that book. If you'll stand up, kind of lean into me. Sir, can you see the first words on the page? You can. Perfect. Good eyes, too. All different? Do me a favor, please, sir. Take your index finger and just reach over and pull back anywhere that you'd like towards you. You can let go. Can you see the first word on the page facing you? Are you happy? Do you want another one? Are you sure? Have a seat. Thank you for your choice. One last thing. Big book. Stay in your seat, please. I'd like you to open the book. What is your first name? Ashley. My apologies. This wind is kind of messing with my head. Ashley. I want you to open that book and I want you to begin to peruse through the book. That means to look. No, I'm not being condescending, but when I'm here, I respect the fact there are people from all across the country, around the world, coast to coast, Arkansas. You did the Arkansas. That's the only people that laugh has been Arkansas. Okay. Ashley. Huh? Or live there. I did. Little Rock, 14 years. A 7-letter word.
Yep.
I really didn't know if I was going to be able to do this outside, distracted and everything. But I'm going to go with this. Can you tell us in a loud voice into the microphone clearly so we can hear? What is the word? You had 2 chances to change your mind and stayed with it. What is the word?
Perhaps.
Perhaps. Give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Mike, stand up, please. You held the book, but you took your index finger and you pulled back like that anywhere you wanted, correct?
Sure.
You know, as an analytical, educated adult, I cannot read your mind. I need you to say the word over and over in your mind, not moving your lips. I'm keeping my eyes closed just in case you do. I'm going to open my eyes in a moment and make eye contact. When I do, stop saying the word. Keep saying it. Keep saying it. Keep saying it. There'll just be a little visual residual when I open my eyes and you stop. No matter if you're halfway through the word, keep saying it. The minute I look at you, stop saying the word, wherever you're at in the word. Wow. Wow. don't know if y'all can make that out. It's kind of all right quickly. Can you tell us for the first time, Mike, you took your index finger, pull back anywhere you wanted to? What is the word?
Remarkable.
Give him a round of applause. Buddy. Can you see it? I don't know. Can you see it from out there? Is it easier to see this way? What? Now, for the real skeptics, could actually have. Correct? Go back to your childhood home, walk into the kitchen, put a silver bowl down, fill it full of food. Short name. Correct?
Yes.
How did you ever get her to marry you? She's so indecisive. 3 times, only in your mind, and look directly at me. The humidity jacks with this chalk. I don't know if this is correct, but if it's not, I'm very close. Can you tell us for the first time in a loud, audible voice, what is the name that you called out 3 times of this miniature schnauzer when you were 7, 8, 9, 10, sometime in your early life?
Duke.
Duke? Is that it? Awesome. Give her a round of applause. Now wait. Is that your husband, right? 28 years. Which
No.
is 22. What's his name? You don't even know his name?
You know his name.
No, I don't know his name. What is his name? Tim. How should I know his name?
I don't know.
It's kind of weird, but okay. Tim, if you took off your left shoe in a moment, and you came up here and you went like this, so these people could see the bottom of your foot, and from the base of your heel to the base of your big toe, sometime during the day, apparently, unbeknownst to you, someone came along with a black chisel-tip Sharpie marker and wrote the name Duke on the bottom of your foot. Tim, just tell me yes or no. Would you be freaked out? You would. Me too. I don't do that. He had his shoe half off. She had it off the other way. Okay. Big word. I've never met any of these folks.
No.
We didn't set anything up.
No.
You have no idea that you were even going to be involved.
No.
Listen close. Go back to your room. In your mind. You staying in the zoo?
Yes.
You're lying in bed. Pitch dark. You need to visualize this for me. Just like Brian with a Y from Nebraska thought about going and writing into school on the board. You go back and you're lying in bed and all of a sudden you nudge your husband to look up to the left. And there's a green light on the ceiling to the left of your room. Is this coming on and off?
Yeah. We can still hear you though. It's okay.
You're good? Okay. It's bugging me in my mind. And all of a sudden it's pulsating. And it gets bigger and faster and bigger and faster. And you get out of bed and you go over Ashley and you look up at the ceiling and you see that it's like a letter on a billboard, illuminated. And it's the first letter of the word you're simply thinking. Oh, and you were going to choose another word but changed your mind. Am I right?
Yes.
You did that twice.
Yes.
She's quicker than you, Karen, I will say that. Working with her was like being in a jazz concert. It was on the offbeat. So Ashley, listen close. You see the next letter light up, and the next, and the next, and the next. Well, you got a big word. And the next, and the next, and the next. A-E-I-O-U, A-E-I-O-U-E. Placement end of the word. There is an E towards the end of the word. Am I correct?
Yes.
Is it the last letter?
Yes.
That's what I thought. Go back to the first letter. The first letter, visualize it. Wow, even though I asked you twice to go to the first letter, in your mind you keep going to the end of the word.
This is hard.
You could be a subliminal dyslexic. I'm not sure. It's treatable. Okay, sounds like an E. M. First letter, M, V, V. V. Is it a V?
Yes.
Right there. You're analytical. Out of 1.5 million words, change your mind twice, stay with this word. You're analytical because you're drawing. You're drawing a square in your mind, and the square is black. And there are 2 holes in the middle of the square. I've just written down a big word. It is very important that you realize, when I turn this around and show this audience, if for any reason this word is spelled incorrectly, it's because of the way I got it from your mind. And it's slow tonight. Okay. For the first time, out loud from 1.5 million words, what is the word you saw illuminated on your ceiling?
Video cassette.
Is that correct?
That's
Give it up. Ashley did awesome. Wow.
You spelled it right too.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, I'm going to do something. Even with the wind, give it a second. And when I say go, I want you to throw it. Go and stand in front of that area that you're going to throw it, A, B, or C, and just let it launch. Go. Wow. Please stand up. The person that caught the ball. Perfect. Thank you, Karen. You did an awesome job. Karen, you did such a great job. That how much longer are you here? Till Saturday. You're not going to pay for any food or drinks the rest of the day. That kid in the front goes, we already have that. This nice lady, Karen, was going to come up here and throw that ball in your direction. It would bobble just right with the wind and hit you. Could have hit the gentleman with the hat in front of you. In fact, it almost did. But you just smacked him, and that's very nice, ma'am. Okay, I'm hoping you know that man. All right, what is your first name? No, I don't want to know that. What are your 2, and say it very clearly, and I'll repeat it in case I'm wrong, and correct me if I'm wrong. What are your 2 primary initials, please? I can't hear that.
C-K.
C is in candy. K is in kitchen. Right?
Yes.
C-K. You are absolutely right.
Bingo.
Okay. C-K. Thank you. If you got that. C-K. What month numerically were you born in?
11.
11, a November baby. Okay, November. You're doing really awesome, seriously. I meant you were right. I meant that. They laugh, some don't get it. But if you get this right, the hair in the back of my neck will stand up. We're halfway home. 11. All right? CK. Correct? 11.
Yes.
What day were you born? Numerically.
I don't know the other one. 26. 26.
26. Wow. The hair in my neck stood up. 11/26. Here's the payoff. What year were you born?
1966.
1966. CK.
You better watch it over there.
11/26/1966. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Wow. You can give Isaac the microphone. That is really absolutely unbelievable, because just a little bit less of the wind would have sent it to the gentleman behind you. A little more would have sent it to the gentleman wearing the cap behind you in the glasses. Just looked around. That's weird. Here's what's really crazy.
No way.
Is that CK 11/26/1966? Give her a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't get any better than that right there. Give her a big round of applause. She did all that Skylar makes. Kyla, whatever. Can I just call you Kay? Because you know what, really, when I was growing up, it was Susie, Betty, Kayla, and then people started just going crazy. And now I can't say the names. I can't really, it's a beautiful name, but I just can't remember it. So I'm going to call you Kay from now on, okay? Is that important? Okay, perfect. Because I don't know why I can't say it. Certain names I just cannot keep in my head. Okay, Kay, listen closely to me. From Tennessee, so you know that's you. I'm going to do this with my voice. And everyone is going to hear every single cue in this audience tonight. Or will they? Or is it done in a subtle, subliminal way? It's the cadence of my voice, the tonality, what I say, when I say, and how I say it. So listen for everything. Kay from Tennessee. I want you to look at the markers on the table that are in the cup on the stage. And in your mind only, I want you to focus your energy and attention on one of those markers. Only focus your attention and energy on one of those markers now. Oh, perfect choice, Kay. Listen to my voice carefully. Kay from Tennessee. Physically reach over now and pick up the marker that you just selected in your mind. Whenever you do, I want you to color in the fabric only on the umbrella that's right under the sun. Kay, listen. Do you believe, and say it as loudly as possible, do you believe that you made that choice yourself? Yes. Okay, thank you.
Wait, you want me to color it in?
Yeah, that's real important. Yeah. Color it in, color the fabric. When you're finished, recap the pen or the marker and lay it on the table so we don't repeat colors. Okay, by the way, listen, this does not have to be perfect. I use big markers so they throw out a lot of ink. It doesn't take time. And if you have ADHD, don't let it kick in now. Are you done? Oh, thank you. Listen to me closely. Look at the markers that are left in the cup. Look at the markers that are left in the cup, okay? The markers that are left in the cup. And in your mind, focus on one of those markers that's left in the cup. Perfect. Oh, this is awesome. Physically reach over now, Kay, from Tennessee, and pick up that new choice of marker you just made. And when you get it, I want you to listen to me close. I want you to color in the beach ball. Ladies and gentlemen, Kay from Tennessee believes that she's using something called free will. We all have it from the day we're born to the day we die. We live positively or negatively by the choices that we make through free will. She's making these choices herself. Do you still believe you're making the choices yourself, Kay? Perfect. And you folks made a choice. Someone in your group to come to Nizuc, and I know that the Palace family is happy you did. Understand there can be challenges. Obviously, they can't help the weather, but there are challenges. If there are, please let them know. That's the only way they can correct it. And more importantly, if they do a good job, let them know that too, because these folks work long, hard hours. Are you done? Don't even think about it while I finish talking. Just reach over now. I'm going to give you one free choice. Pick up any marker that you want. All right? Have you got one? And I want you to listen to me carefully. I want you to color in the sun. Color in the sun. Folks, the most important things you can do are make memories with your family. Video, photo, just keep them in your mind, whatever. Most importantly is have a great experience. Every moment should be a great experience. Are you finished? There are 2 markers left. Look at both of them and picture them both in your mind. But don't touch them. Now, in your mind, separate the 2 colors. Look at one on its own, the other independent. One on its own, the other independent. One independent, the other on its own. Stop. Whatever marker you looked at last, physically reach over now and pick that marker up, please. When you get it, I want you to color in the ocean at the bottom of the page. You already got it? Okay, good. Are you ready? Are you done? Perfect. Grab the last marker and you're going to color in, oh, that air feels good. You're going to color in the top part, the leaves only, of the palm tree. I don't want you to do the trunk or base, just the top part. How are we doing? You doing good? Are you done? Wow, you're fast. I love that. All right. Would you come over here and stand right here? Would you turn that around and show everybody what you colored in tonight? Kind of panoramic. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Hey, you got applause. That's wonderful. Let me see that. Okay. Let me make sure I'm right. A green sun, an orange umbrella, is that right? A blue palm tree, a purple beach ball, and you went biblical on us with the Red Sea at the very end. That was really good. All right? I'm going to give this to you. Now listen, you take that home. When you get back to Tennessee, you find a hobby shop, and you get that put in a frame with no gloss glass. And you find a wall in your house that gets a lot of attention, and you put that on that wall, and 5 years from now, this picture will be worth nothing. Okay, you're showing that. Ladies and gentlemen, I have one thing to finish. As I came in, I handed Emily a ball. What is your name? Reed. R-E-I-D, or is that it? Ooh. I gave you a FedEx package. You've held it the entire time, haven't you? No funny business, right? Open right up. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for coming tonight, especially you, Kay from Tennessee, your new nickname. And I want you all to remember, as you're leaving, I want you to remember on your way home the great food, the great drinks, the beautiful Mayan Riviera wind blowing in your hair, your toes in the sand, the sun when it was out. But one thing I want you to remember, and never forget, Kay, you colored in a perfect match. Give it up for Kay, ladies and gentlemen. Awesome. Green sun, orange umbrella, blue tree. You can keep this as a souvenir. Thank you guys. God bless you. Have a great vacation. Thanks for